Hi, I'm Daniel and it's Ashville Weekly, episode 108. This episode is sponsored by Palfinger. Monday this week starts at the Refurbishment Project. When I used to walk in the front door here, straight away there was a wall right in front of me. Now this wall is completely gone. As I step into the area, woo, look at this. There's going to be an open plan living area, but we're going to have some bifolds so you can still create separation around here. Now this wall is going back all the way here, but we haven't removed it yet because there is a steel we need to support. Over here, there are going to be double doors for this room, and the double doors of this room are going to be replicated on this side here, and this is going to be another room. And there'll be a wall here which lines up with where that window currently is now, but those bifolds will completely open. So you can have a separate area here and also a separate area there. But if you're entertaining, you can open the bifolds and have a massive open plan living area, or you can just get on a Segway and go around in circles in your living room. Once this is done, we also need a steel going across here, because from here to this side here, this is now going to be an opening for bifolds. The people originally put these windows in, they put the windows here, and then they put this timber beam here, and then the roof is sitting on top of the timber beams. Now, we want bifolds completely across this area. So we're gonna have a steel frame, so we're gonna have a post here, and a post here, and then we're gonna have like a fixed pane of glass, and then we'll have the post there to replicate what we've got here, and then we'll have a steel sitting across the top, which takes all the weight of this window feature and the roof, and then we can have some lovely bifolds here, which replicate the bifolds over there, what I just showed you. Now it's all exposed after the meeting last week. We're just waiting for the engineer to come back with a plan, but we are meant to have a pad here. It's one of the reasons why we didn't keep the existing underfloor heating. Well, the main reason is we couldn't provide a guarantee because we didn't do it. But in this area, the large pad we've got to put here, which is actually going to support a new beam which goes all the way up to the roof of the building, would have completely damaged the underfloor heating and then been trying to piece it together, which isn't ideal. On the first floor, more walls are coming down, but some we can't remove, like this wall here. So this entire area is coming down, but you can see that this steel here is sitting on the wall there, so we're waiting, and this is taking a lot of the weight from the roof. So if I show you now, looking at this, how it looked at the beginning, how it looked mid-demo, and what it looks like now. So this is going to be one large area. Now this wall is coming down in one of the bedrooms. It's only moving 600, so it can house some fitted wardrobes, and then it will be a door that looks like part of the fitted wardrobes, which will go to an ensuite on the other side. But we have a steel sitting here, and where this steel is, we have to put a pad here. That's not a problem, because we're the ones who are making the bespoke wardrobes. We'll have to make the wardrobe work around that one steel. When this house is done, I want it to be an A rating, so on these external walls, we're going to take everything off. You can see the history of this house. You can see wallpaper, it's been painted. You can see all the different decoration that's happened over the years. But I'm going to take off all this plaster, and then we're going to dot dab, and we're going to put insulation, which is already attached to the plasterboard. It is going to take a lot of space up and make the room slightly smaller. So taking this off, it should give a little bit back. All the windowsills, like you can see here, they're going to be slightly deeper, but I think it's definitely worth it long term, trying to keep this house warm and efficient. I'm leaving the site now, and it's the last time I'm going to be at this site for about a week, but I can assure you, work will continue. And Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I've got my 2 suitcases ready. I have a call at 9 and it's 8:53. I'm going to drive back while on that call, and then I have a demo of an operational system at 10 when I get to the yard. I've got meetings back to back, and then I need to get to Heathrow Airport for around 3 o'clock and get myself to Germany. So it's going to be a jam-packed day, and there's no time to waste. At the refurbishment project, the scaffold was meant to be up by now, but when we had a look at the scaffold design, there were parts of the scaffold which were 7 meters deep, which I can't have. There's an Ashville lorry! The wickedness increases. The scaffold's meant to be up by now, but it was 7 meters deep, and we can't have that because it encroaches on the space at the front too much and we're not going to be able to work. So the scaffold was redesigned, and from what David tells me, it was just approved. So the scaffold is going to start going up in the next few days. Now we have a date in the diary to meet the client at the site, but the client is so busy, and now with my filming schedule, we've had to put a date quite far ahead, but it actually works out because it gives us a chance to prepare a mood board like we did for Simon Sideman's per room, and then we can bring loads of backup samples. We can design the bespoke staircase, the kitchens, we can have everything ready, walk the client around the site so they can get an idea of the size of the rooms and the feel and what it's like, and then we can get most of it agreed and we can get everything into production. But before that point, we'll be working on the roof, we'll be working on the structural alterations, we could start the plumbing and electric, we could continue the work outside. So till that point, we have plenty to do, and we will now be back at the yard at 9:54, and I have a Zoom at 10, which shows that I planned my day impeccably. If we created a checklist for the track, and we created a checklist for the weighbridge and a checklist for the wheel wash, when it sends out the notifications to people, will it send them our checklist of what needs to be done? And someone says, all right, cool, I've seen this, I'll take on this job. Just in the yard now, had some good news. Michael O'Donovan, who is clearly older than me, is now a grandfather. Congratulations to Owen and his wife. They've had a healthy baby boy, and Michael O'Donovan is officially a granddad. I have told them that Daniel is a nice name, and I have hinted, but at the moment, no one has gone for the name Daniel for this new child yet. We just got the sweeper out, just cleaning up the road, and the containers you saw last week, I went for it. They have been collected, and it wasn't easy. So they've arrived. Here is the one that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, because one side of it's completely open, and it looks like this is a curtain side of lorry, but it isn't. It's just, I haven't worked out what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll close it off, maybe I'll find another use for it. Maybe I'll put a canopy over the front of it and open an Ashville coffee shop, and then everybody can sit outside. But you can see the sheer magnitude of them now they're in the yard. Spot on. We just need to get them off now and get back and get the second load on. Pulling up to Terminal 2. Terry's going to drop me here and get back to the yard. I did try to find parking at Heathrow, but I was far too late, and my travel to return is still a bit up in the air, so I don't know exactly when I'm going to be back, but I will be back. But I don't know exactly when that's going to... Yeah, don't hurry back, yeah. But we're nearly there, and at the moment, I'm just on time. Obviously, got the fresh ones. While I'm away, my driver will have my boots cleaned. In a driver, Jeeves. Don't help me or anything. These are very big shoes to fill, Terry.
So I'm going home now.
In hours. I'm supposed to carry all this, man. So I got stopped and my bags were x-rayed and I was questioned, and now I am free and I'm looking for my driver. Great.
Hi.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. 12 minutes past 10. I'm in the room. I'm meant to be on a Zoom. I'm trying to get on the Wi-Fi. This is just long. I've got to speak to the production company about our filming and my up and coming flights. And this is it's proven difficult to get on the Wi-Fi here. And we got lost in the car. And now you might think, why is he bringing these big suitcases? Because when I leave here, the filming I'm gonna do for the TV show, I need to bring full high-vis gear, I need to bring hard hats, I need to bring work boots, and I need stuff for Palfinger tomorrow. So Palfinger, I'm on my feet all day, so I've got like some light boots to wear and kind of more or less an unagreed uniform. But then when I go filming for the TV show, because I'm gonna be on site, I need clothes for that. And when you're a size 13, 14, your suitcase tends to fill up relatively quickly. I need clothes when I leave there, I need clothes to go to the gym, I need clothes for the evening, and my suitcase is packed meticulously. So I have to make sure that whatever I need now, I take it out and I don't just make a mess of everything that's in there. I'm gonna get some rest and be up early in the morning. We have a call downstairs at 7:30, and then the car will bring me round to Palfinger at BAUMA, and we'll get the day started. (7:45 a.m) outside the hotel. Car is here waiting. Let's get to BAUMA. Be honest, I'm feeling kind of jealous. I got a hook loader. I have a Palfinger's new hook loader. They got like this smart loading system where it lines up to the bin by itself. Look, they got a little tester here. They got this bin behind, and get this, you know, I'm working with all the systems and all the operating software. Sooner or later, this is going to be able to catalog your bins. So if you bang a barcode on the bin, this will know exactly where you dropped the bins, where you collected the bins from, and it can send all this information to the office. You know when you're happy for someone, or you wish it was yours. When I got here, my hook loader crane combo, I was like, yeah, this is completely fine. Like, this is great. Now I've got one eye on this. Fuming. We're 25 meters in the air. I told you I was going to Hollywood. I told you I was an action hero. I told you it was going to happen. And look at this. Here we are. Straight away I can have a look at this touch screen. This is completely different to what I have, and this looks new as well, but this looks a lot more simple than what I have. It's detected what I'm hooking.
Exactly. The SLA is already now active. It is a three-dimensional camera system. It detects where the hook bar is, and it gives the driver the line towards the containers. And in the second level, it also adjusts the hook to the exact correct height, so it always matches with the container bar.
This new smart loading system, not only is it safer, but it helps us get the job done a lot quicker. It makes us more efficient, means we can do more work, which means we can be more profitable. I'm told you have a 3-in-1 solution for me.
The compact crawler crane. It's a product with a crawler with a crane mounted. And as it is demountable, you can swap the crane from the crawler onto the truck. It's a heavy-duty electric motor with a separate group of pumps. So this machine can run fully electric.
Can I use it by itself? Can I sit this crane on the floor?
Yes, it is. That's the magic as well.
Woo! I like that.
Yeah.
Less talk,
Yeah.
more action.
What we see here is the new PK 1050 tech. We have 95 meter ton lifting moment, 37 meters outreach horizontally, and you still would lift half a ton there.
Wow.
And when you go straight up, 40 meters.
And this is automatically leveling itself.
There we are. Yes.
Hold the dead man down. Oh.
And we have a nice feature up there in the other crane. I mean, this crane is a PK58 tech, which means it's also in our complete new tech range.
Yes.
Same smartness, but something in between of us.
Okay, yes.
50 tech, 1050
So
tech.
it's like if we had like a brother who was about this.
About this, yeah.
If I wanted one of these for now for my existing trucks, could you do any adaptations to the crane that mean I could also benefit from this?
We can install this. It's equipment. You can buy it for every crane, and we install it on each system which is out there.
Not only am I reducing my carbon footprint, I'm also saving money.
Yeah, we're talking about between 50 and 70% you save using this system.
Look at this, what this man's wearing. I'm concerned for this man's back, but he hasn't taken my advice and he's carried on. So I hope this man is deadlifting or strengthening his lower back or something, because me personally, I don't know how I could be wearing that all day. The magnitude of like the stand that Palfinger have put together is crazy. I keep looking at all the stuff here, all these cranes, and trying to figure out a way that I need them. I don't need them, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a job where I could use one of them. And speaking of cranes and lifting, let's see how our lads are getting on today, bringing the offices back to the yard. From one set to another with the team. Do these people know me, or do they know me well? The trouble is, when I see something like this, all bets could be off for the day. It looks like they blocked it in so I can't get out of here, innit? The zombie apocalypse would be afraid of me if I could get this thing out on the open road. What an animal. Just finished filming, what a great day. And the guys at Palfinger were good enough to give me a Palfinger bag, and I've got some goodies. So I'm gonna go back to the hotel, see what goodies I've got, probably jump on a Zoom with Terry. And this Scania tipper has just caught my eye. Boy, I don't think this is going on the road at 32 ton. I'm very interested in this. The last delivery of the new office containers is about to happen. It's been monumentous for the guys to get all of them back to the yard in 2 days. And thank you to everyone at Ashville, because all the guys doing it, they both finish late on both days. So thank you, but I can assure you that when we do sort those containers, they are going to be epic, and they are going to be the best container offices ever. Probably the only container that's better than my office at the moment. It will definitely be better than that, because we're always stepping it up. Thank you. Obviously, I'm not a travelled man because on this airline, you need to wear a shoulder harness. Like we're about to go on a bumpy ride. I think it's about 11.5-hour flight. We'll be landing in San Francisco. I have seen that you can get Wi-Fi on the plane. I'm going to try and use it. I've got stuff to read for the filming we're going to be doing. It's not scripted, but just the brief on where we're going, what we're doing, and the feel of it. So I'm really excited. I'm not going to sleep a wink. I didn't sleep much last night either. This is all very new for me. I managed to speak to Terry, I managed to speak to Ara, I managed to speak to Frey, I managed to speak to Jay. I feel like everything's in a good place. Take off time. We're 50 miles out. I'll be in San Francisco very soon. I haven't been to America for a very, very long time. Didn't sleep a wink, man. I'm far too excited. I managed to watch 3 films and do loads of work, but I couldn't send any of the emails because the Wi-Fi on the plane wasn't working. But as soon as I land, I'll jump on the spot. Yes. Thank you. I've heard the name on TV enough and I've seen it in enough films, but I am about to enter into Silicon Valley.
Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl.
Okay, I'm liking this. They got a train running through the middle of the streets. I'm at the San Francisco 49ers. Drop my bags off. The room is looking good. I don't know how they've managed this, but they managed to put me in a hotel with a chicken shop in the same compound. I haven't unpacked or done anything. I'm heading to the chicken shop to see what's good, or see what's cooking. I'm sitting by myself. It's really quiet. My data's run out somehow. I'm gonna have to call Vesha and ask her to try and sort it out, but I don't mind. I'm just kind of soaking it up, and forgive me for this one, but I'm just giving thanks. You know, I'm in San Francisco and I'm not here for a holiday. I'm here to work. An opportunity that myself and my team and a collective effort, and we've managed to get to this point. So I'm just really thankful, man, because sometimes when you're doing things and it doesn't seem like it's working and you keep going and keep going, it seems like it's a dead end, but you keep going and keep going. It's nice to know that I'm here and there are possibilities and it can happen. I still have to deliver. I'm thankful, I'm ready, and I've got a whole lot of fried chicken in front of me. I will be ready for the morning to get started, and when I finished, I'll still have one eye on what's going on at home. But you know, I have faith and I know the team are capable. Signing out. What's going on with this thing, man? It's 2 a.m. now. I've been up since 1 a.m. I've been on the phone. Now, I'm meant to be down in the hotel lobby at 6 a.m. So I'm wide awake now, and I can either keep interfering with what people are doing because the work I need to do is done, or I could get up and do something with myself, or I could lay in bed on my phone minding everyone else's business on social media. So you know what? I've gone online, I found a 24-hour gym. I'm gonna jump in an Uber and try and head to that gym and get back here, have something to eat. So I'm ready to start my filming, having trained, having had nutrition in me. Let's do this. 4:15 a.m. Just ordered a cab to come and collect me, take me back to the hotel. I went to a country and the gyms didn't open till 8 o'clock. Oh no, what's it doing? Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with this. It's vibrating in my hand. Why are you vibrating? What stopped you moving? What is going on? Come on, calm down. Now I went to a country not long ago where the gyms didn't open till 8 o'clock. I don't gym open at 8 o'clock. I normally leave the gym long before 8 o'clock. I leave the gym at 7. Now I've come to a country where there's about 30 people in the gym at 3 a.m. There was someone deadlifting. Who deadlifts at 3 a.m? That was an experience, I'm not gonna lie. The Americans are serious about training, like they are not having it. There must be 50 people in there now, and it's not even close to 5 o'clock yet. And who really goes to the gym at that time? Except for dysfunctional people with high anxiety, worried about their weight, trying to run a business in a different time zone while starting to undertake a new mission, which is possibly life-changing. Other than that, who would do something like this? Just getting back to the hotel now. It is 6:22. I'm so tired. A good day on set. I didn't feel out of place, and I feel like I delivered. And I think the production company were happy with my performance. A couple of times in the day, I was able to jump on my phone, make a few phone calls, answer a few emails. So I'm not behind. I need to try and force myself to stay awake so I'm not up super early in the morning. That is day one of Daniel filming for a TV show in San Francisco. Over and out. Oh, that didn't go according to plan. I fell asleep and I woke up at 8 o'clock. I was like, where's my food? I went on the delivery app and there was a picture of it outside the hotel room door in this hotel. I was like, what are they doing? And I had a look and it was the hotel room. In Germany, I just said, it's just long. I just went to bed. I paid $60 for food that I didn't get. I didn't eat last night. And now I've woke up at 2:30 in the morning again. I'm gonna do all my emails now, make a few calls to the office, and then I'm gonna go to the gym again because I don't have to be on set till 6 a.m. and there's no way I'm just sitting in this room harassing everyone. Good morning, California. Back at the hotel, it's 10 to 5. I'm gonna go upstairs, have a shower, make my way to the set. It's the end of day 2, going back to the hotel. I think another good day. I wouldn't say physically I'm very tired, even though I've been awake for a long time, because you have to remember, normally I'm running a firm and I'm filming as well at the same time, and I'm running around and doing loads of things. I'm more brain tired because I'm not used to doing it all day, but some sleep should clear that up. And the bond is growing with the production team. I didn't want to step on any toes, but I'm giving input and it's helping, because sometimes when no one's around, I'm not directing the cameraman, but I'm helping him with pickups and I'm giving my input on shots, which I'm really enjoying, because of course I want the show to be as good as it can possibly be. I got sent a message earlier from my office, a member of the public complaining about a concrete company. Well, it's not Ashville, but the person has decided to take a picture of an Ashville lorry and take the name off the side of it, and they're doing concrete and someone's complaining about them, but it's an Ashville lorry there. So we're gonna have to address that and get it sorted. I'm not gonna fight the sleep today. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep. And if I wake up early, I'm gonna go to the gym again. One more day of filming and we got a lot to cram in. Do my best to be fresh and try and make it as productive as possible. So I didn't set an alarm and this Saturday morning, and I'm in the hotel, and I didn't set an alarm and I got up late. I've got about an hour and 15 minutes to get to the gym, train and get back, which isn't a lot of time, but you know, I still got to get to the gym and make it happen. So keep it moving. Last day of filming, today when I get there. And there's a lot that I have to cram in. But I've asked the production company, my delivery to camera bits, to try to front load them at the beginning of the day when I'm relatively fresh. So if I can train, have a shower, get there, have a strong coffee, do all my delivery to camera for a couple of hours, and then later on in the day, do the challenges. Let's try and call Wilson. Shook You Productions.
Daniel?
How's the Control 4 system going?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm up to date with everything which is installed, so I'm just waiting really for when Bartek comes back and installs some more light switches.
But Wilson, as I told you,
That's the next thing.
it's not 5 days work, is it? How long are we saying for this new option?
5 days?
No
So
way.
we-
No way.
There's a bit more involved. Good thing you didn't listen to the 19-year-old with no pricing experience.
Don't worry, Wilson. It happens to all of us. I've done it a few times. I've done it a few times
You've
myself.
been through the ringer.
I'm going to allow you because I'm just glad that it hasn't affected you like it's affected me in the past.
How's travelling?
I mean, yeah. I mean, my body clock has 60% adjusted the day before I got to
No,
leave.
you're
but-
coming back.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, that's the way it works, isn't it? What's the time there?
12:03?
12:03. It's
Yeah.
4 a.m. here.
4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. This is late for me, Wilson. I'm normally in the gym at 2:30, 3 o'clock. All right, Shook You. So do your best. Monday, go to the Refurbishment Project because that scaffold is starting.
In the morning.
Get all the footage from there, and then we'll decide what we're going to do the rest of the day. But luckily for you, I'm around.
Yeah.
And I know how happy you are about that.
Of course. Always.
All right, Wilson.
All right. Travel safe, Daniel.
And if anything else, just drop me a message, yeah?
Will do. Thanks.
Bye. 5:59. I'm in the airport in San Francisco. On the way back, my flight goes through Washington, D.C. and then on to London. So I'll be in London at 6:30 a.m. and Tezza will collect me in my whip and I'll see how much mileage he's put on it from driving up and down and gassing. Hopefully he hasn't interfered with all my settings and changed my music because I like it in a certain way. Put my settings back to how they were, yeah? That's not what I was listening to. I had my stop start on and my seat was significantly further back. Gonna head to the lounge, have some breakfast, open up the laptop. I'm gonna watch Weekly because it came out a good few hours ago. I'm gonna watch episode 107, which I have downloaded, and give feedback to the team so they can start that Monday morning. And I'm gonna write a load, there's the lounge, and I'm gonna write a load of emails, which we'll send out at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Got so engulfed in my emails, I didn't realize we were boarding. As I've got some time on the plane now to sit and think and recap. I don't say this lightly what I'm about to say, and I'm not trying to be boastful, but I felt like with what I did this week, working like in front of a camera on engineering, I feel like I was born to do it, man. Like I felt comfortable doing it, I felt confident, and I felt happy, which is probably the most important thing. I had a brief modeling career a very long time ago, and people still make fun of me for it now, but what can you do? Once you put it out there, that's just what you have to accept. That's how life is. I'm not very proud of it, but you know. But back then, when I was standing around on camera, I was very uncomfortable because I felt I'm just standing around with my top off, like what am I really offering people? And that didn't really sit well with me. One of the reasons why I decided to focus on my business a lot more. But now we come, 14 years later, or however long it is, and I genuinely feel like I've got something to offer. And when I'm on camera, I'm not there just collecting dust. I'm there with experience and know-how, and I'm trying to connect with the people who will be watching it. I can't say that the show is going to be successful, but what I can say is I've prepared as best as I can. I'm happy doing it, and I'm doing my best. I know it's just the first episode. I know there's plenty of time to go. I know there's going to be days when I'm tired, you know, based on sleep, based on nutrition, based on my personal circumstances. But like I said, I feel like I was born to do it, and I hope I can carry on, and I hope that the show will be a success, man. But now I'm on the way back to London, and that's it for Ashville Weekly, episode 108. Click here for the Ashville website. Click here to subscribe to our channel. Click here to see an Ashville video you may not have seen before, and click down here for last week's episode, which was number 107, which I'm actually about to watch in a minute and do time codes for.